What a game it's been for Westbrook. He has 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Oklahoma City's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
New York Knicks were ranked as the NBA's most valuable franchise recently, and with team value skyrocketing, the Knicks came in at around $1.5 billion. That's a B, billion.
On the court for the Knicks, Thomas is out there with Jason Smith. Then there's Calderon. Then there's Amundsen. And it's Galloway in at the 2 spot. And, of course, for the Knicks, a huge part of their value comes from playing in the Big Apple.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. The business and media capital of the United States, you know, they go out of their way to attract the big stars to the games. Courtside seats for the top names. That helps give the Knicks an allure, kind of a glamour that a lot of franchises don't have.
Smith kicks to Calderon. To the inside, Amundsen. That ball's nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Calderon against Westbrook. Smith with a wide open look. No good on the 3. The Knicks shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. Outside Durant. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
New York calls timeout. This time they met in New York.
And the physical nature of their last meeting was just as they had hoped for. I mean, they drew a ton of fouls in that game and went on to win it.
Waiters, he's checked in for Ish Smith. A difficult situation for New York. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, Serge Ibaka is now a two-way presence. Of course, an intimidating shot blocker, but also a great complementary piece offensively. Kevin Durant said he's a guy that excels playing off of others. He gives himself up, sets great screens. He shifts the defense with his hard rolls to the basket, and you have to respect his jumper. Kevin, back to you.
He stretched his range out beyond the arc. Thanks.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And I want to hear your take on what Steve was just talking about, Clark. How big a role do you think foul trouble played in that win?
Yeah, it was large, humongous, I think, because of the foul trouble. That forced them to use lineups down the stretch that they weren't really comfortable with. So it was a big, big factor.
Amundsen dishes to Calderon. He kicks it to Thomas. Passes to Galloway. Second shot opportunity. Puts up the baby hook. That misses off the backboard. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And Durant, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Thunder with some changes. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Collison. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Roberson in for Durant.
You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience. They build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle.
Hardaway against Waiters. Hardaway passes to Ace Bargnani. The shot is off. Oklahoma City's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. 1:44 left to play here in the 3rd. Roberson gets the bucket.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Larkin kicks to AC. Looks for Bargnani, gets it to him. He feeds it to AC. And he takes that one up and powers it through. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and the Thunder another three.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder with some changes. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Waiters, and it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. New York moving it around. A three-pointer is right on target.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Jackson kicks to Roberson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. AC dishes to Larkin, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Outside for Jackson. Feeds it to Morrow. Tries again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Larkin, guarded by Jackson. The dish now to Hardaway. That's good. Hardaway has got his first basket.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Oklahoma City out in front, just
this Friday night, February 20th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Live from Oracle Arena. Don't miss out.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
Here's New York. Baca at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
He dishes it to Robertson. Outside Durant. And he slams that one down.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, that's good stuff there. He's able to play well above the rim, but the execution really got him that look.
And Prigioni kicks to Larkin. Pass to Aldridge. To the right side. 6 to shoot. There's the feed to Prigioni. Misses the 3.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark. You never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
Inside, here's Aldrich, and a strong finish with two hands.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
Here's Durant. That's good. Durant's got 20.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Larkin kicks to AC. Pass to Early. From outside the arc. Tries again. And good on the basket. Book it. Aldrich has got 4 points this quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Durant drawing the double team. Kicks to Westbrook. Lets the three fly. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's 18 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Over to the wing. Here's Early. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Puts it up from 12, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Had so much space there, and the defense really not showing him the respect. You can see his eyes get wide.
Here's Larkin. He's covered by Westbrook.
Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Early, the pass to Galloway, uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, gentlemen, New York's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. He'll have to sit the rest of the way in this one, and it's unclear how much longer after that.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and we know one thing, Kevin. This guy loves to play, so he's going to do everything possible to get back out onto the court.
Definitely. Let's hope it's a speedy recovery for him.
Larkin dishes to Aldrich, and stolen by Perkins.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Thunder.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
In an up-and-down season series, tonight's victory marks the final battle of the year between these two teams. They end up finishing with a 2-1 winning record against the Knicks.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Kevin Durant. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
The Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Early. To the left side wing. Inside. A shot's good from Aldrich.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
16 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen. And pushing it up, here's New York. Early kicks to Larkin. Lets it fly. Westbrook with the block. So no problem for Oklahoma City.
Well, guys, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, obviously the fans were loving this win here tonight. What was your mindset coming into this particular matchup?
Well, just trying to come out and play our game. You know, we're a good team.
An 8th game night in the up with a daily zap.